We come from Vietnam, and my family came here in 1975. I was born here, actually in Virginia, just a couple months after my parents arrived with, pretty much nothing except their education. And so that was something that my family really emphasized. I started as a teacher. I taught for 5 years at a one-school district. And after that, I had an opportunity to go into leadership as a teacher leader. And I went from teaching into coordination full-time, managed programs for English learners. And then that kind of spun off. And because it was a one-school district, I had to really take on areas, and I think that we find this in education, right? We think that it's going to be just about teaching and learning, and then it ends up being about operations. It ends up being about facilities. You're delving into cafeteria and HR and high tech, and just areas that I didn't realize I would enjoy so much about, the educational system. I kind of came to a point in my career where I was realizing that I needed to challenge myself some more. I had started becoming a principal at the current school I'm at, and doing them both. Really had a lot of challenges, but at the same time presented a lot of learning opportunity, because I got a chance to kind of work out a lot of the questions that I had about leadership. And there were times when I felt like, I can't do this. I'm like only 2 months left, and I don't know if I can do it anymore. But, and that's where the cohort came in. My cohort was just really giving and generous in terms of, this is where I've been. Let me show you how I did it if they were ahead of me. And so at the same time, we just wanted to give back and support each other. I mean, we all wanted each other to succeed. I begin by quantitatively analyzing how the different size districts were addressing the opportunity gap. And so were there discrepancies in the way that they were being able to meet the needs of all of the different subgroups in their schools. I was able to meet with or interview 10 superintendents of different district sizes who were meeting or closing the opportunity gaps in their districts, and what did those leadership practices look like. I really liked what San Francisco was offering. It was the right timing for me. It was the right program for what I was able to do while working, while being a relatively new mother. I had children that were 2 and 4 at the time, and a really supportive husband. As you're going through the program, you want to make sure that you are completing the requirements of the program, but that you are making sure that the work that you do is important to you. And you have to choose something that is really going to impact your strengths and develop your strengths, and that way, wherever you are in your life, that you're gonna really reach that next level, so that you can provide a level of service greater than you ever had.